road. I have a sort of pseudo date, as it were, in Jacksonville with a family member, which, I will probably introduce you guys to. She's super nice. She's actually a family member. She's my second cousin on my dad's side. And I guess we'll get into how she and I met later on. But I've only been on the road now for probably about a half an hour, and I have already seen more cops today than I have in weeks. So I can't wait to see how the rest of this road trip goes. So, yeah. Hey y'all, I have just arrived in Jacksonville, and man, traffic was wicked, but I kind of expected that given that it's a holiday. So I'm at the Airbnb. I picked it because it had like really high ratings and it looked like it was a nice place. So I'm gonna show you guys around. Okay, this is what I came into. It says "and guest." I don't actually have a guest, but I told the owner that my cousin may come over for dinner, so that's why. I really dig the butterflies. I thought that was really cool. Okay, that's the door. Living room. I absolutely love these little hanging baskets here. I love those. Those are really pretty. I mean, it's not a very, very big place, but I don't really need a very big place. I mean, it's just me. We're going to turn back around. And from here we go into the little tiny kitchen, which is fine. I mean, again, it's just me. I don't need a lot. And like I said, this place is super cute. It looks like it's going to be somewhere real easy to kind of keep tidy while I'm here. Bathroom. And then bedroom, where I will be doing most of my snoring. Love that mirror over that desk there. All the lights here are remote controlled in every room. It is cool. They already have the AC adjusted so that it was really, really nice in here. They have all the lights on. Not a lot of a view, but I wasn't really needing a lot of a view. I'm actually going to close these blinds, but I thought that just kind of show you guys around. This place is really cute. I mean, super duper cute, and it wasn't expensive. Only about $60 a night, which, it's in the historical district, so, can't really beat that, So yeah, this will be my digs for a couple days. And this is the neighborhood where the apartment is. Super duper pretty houses as far as you can see. It's in the historical district, not too far from downtown. One of my family members actually looked the place up to kind of give me an idea if it was going to be safe, but looking at it, absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous. Good morning. Love, 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 love. Okay, now I already have a feeling that I'm gonna need a buggy. I've been in here many times. There is quite a bit of furniture at my new place that I got from IKEA. Like I said, I really love their furniture. Super clean, simple lines, very minimalist. I love that kind of stuff. But if you're just coming in here to wander around, you are walking into a danger zone, as anybody who's been in here may know. You can get lost really easily, especially in this section like this, because the whole front half of the store is basically just one spinning trap. Excuse me. Okay, so made it back from IKEA. Had a particular set of things in mind that I went in there for, and I wanted to kind of shop for a chair, like a small chair to go in my bedroom. Didn't really see anything that I liked right offhand. Nothing that jumped out at me, so I guess I will have to peruse Amazon and find something. I'm trying to think. I got a message from my cousin saying she just got off of work and that she was so hot and she didn't feel good. And then she said, you may have to go with another cousin. She's just like us, only a little crazier. Mind you, I just met Dana, who I came over here to go to the concert with. I just met her probably a year ago, maybe a little bit more. And I'm still really getting to know her. Because she's a part of my dad's family who I didn't even know existed until I did, my ancestry DNA testing, and it linked me up with her as a cousin. So she is telling me that I may have to go with a different cousin, which is somebody that she knows who I have never met. I don't really know how to feel about that, because technically I would be spending my evening with a total stranger. If I'd had any inclination, I probably would never have even bought the tickets. I came over here to get to know her more. She and I have our conversations about like her mom and the things that are going on with her, but I've not met anybody else from this side of my family. And even though we are blood related, that doesn't mean that they're not gonna act a kind of way, or I'm gonna end up stuck with somebody that I don't jive with, and I'm kind of nervous. I'm not gonna lie. I have one more night paid for here, but I'm not entirely sure what I want to do in relation to that, because if I leave tonight right after the concert, I could get home like super early in the morning and be back with the fuzzies, because I've been checking on them and they're okay, but I know they're not happy when I'm not there, so I have to kind of bear all that in mind. And I don't know, I may stay. It just depends on, what happens at the concert and how much I wear myself out dancing and acting a fool, so guess we'll see. But it is now almost 1 p.m. and all I've had today is coffee and a diet soda. So I'm going to break my fast so that I can probably be a little less grouchy than I am right now. So yeah, let's see how it goes. So I guess I'll give you a breakdown on how the night went from here. My cousin bailed. She got to feeling better and then opted to haul off garbage, and that just reignited the symptoms that she was having when she first texted me. So I ended up going to the concert by myself, which I was kind of on the fence about. On the way there, the sky opened up and the bottom fell out and it flooded for about an hour. People were packed in tight in the arena, in the underside of the arena. And while I was waiting, I stopped at this pillar, and there was a young lady there who was sitting there talking to me, and we were just shooting the breeze, and she was very nice. Her name was Gemma. And at one point during the conversation, as things usually happen at concerts and other large crowd events, people were drinking, and it doesn't take people long to be drunk and stupid. So a gentleman, I say that term loosely, ran into her, almost knocked her down, and sent her phone skidding across the concrete into a puddle. Which was not good because, like most people nowadays, her ticket was in a digital wallet on her phone. She went into full-on breakdown, God bless her, and I told her, look, I said, I don't know where your seat's at, but I have a second seat. My second party didn't show up. Why don't you just come sit with me? Which sent her into a full-on emotional breakdown even further than she was already in over the state of her phone, because she told me that the ticket that she lost that was on her phone had been a ticket that she had bought 3 years ago before COVID broke out, and that she had held on to this ticket and had actually moved after she bought the ticket further away from Jacksonville, so that she actually ended up having to pay for a flight to come here. And I told her that obviously things played out during the day for me as they did for a reason. That's the only way that I can see it. That I was obviously meant to be here by myself so that I could make sure that she got to this concert. And, we had a good time. I mean, she was a very nice girl. We exchanged numbers. She added me on Facebook. And she was like, hey, look, if you ever come to the Washington area anytime soon, let's hang out. Let's go do something. Let's go walk around. Let's just go get into something. So, I kind of look at it as like I made a buddy. So, yeah, things didn't go nearly as bad as I had thought. The concert itself was actually really amazing. There were moments in there that really took me back to times in my life that, you have a tendency to forget about, dealing with the things that come up and just day-to-day life at times. And, I went back to high school. I went back to my 20s. I went back to, so many moments in my life that these songs pulled to the forefront without even trying. And, I've got to give Rob Thomas and Matchbox 20 a level of praise that they probably don't really get as often as they should. Because we are talking about men, like Rob Thomas specifically is in his 50s, I believe, like his early 50s. And he came at these performances of all these songs as old as they were, some of them 25 years old, with the same passion and ferocity that you would expect of someone who just started singing them. There were moments where it was almost breathtaking to see just how invested he is in what he does. And that's part of why I think they've held on for so long as they have in relation to their popularity and their staying power. And the way that things are looking, if they continue to present this way and to invest that kind of passion into their music, they will be long-standing creators. I have no doubt about that. So, it was really a good experience. It really was. So, that's just kind of how things went. I got back to the apartment and couldn't sleep, so I said to hell with it, and I drove home. Which to me was probably the best decision I think I could have ever made, because, nobody was on the road, no cops anywhere. 4-hour trip that would have taken me, normally 4 hours, only took me about 3. I am a speeder. Yes, I know it's not good. I should know better. But, some of that time I spent finishing up an audiobook that I had been listening to in sections because it had been very overwhelming at points. And spent the other part of it lost in thought about life and a lot of things that are going on for me, and then things in relation to, of course, Girl World, because at some point my mind always wanders back there, but this trip was what I needed, as hard as it was. And as many wrenches got thrown in the works, it was what I needed. And I am glad that I went, So maybe I'll share later on another video on the thoughts that about the whole Girl World situation, because some of my perspective on things have kind of shifted a little bit, and it will kind of affect the way videos will go from here, so we'll get around to that. I didn't want to bore you guys with the stuff that I got from IKEA, unless you just want to see it, and you just tell me and I'll show you. But it was, just random stuff that I felt like I needed to kind of help me make better use of the space that I've got here. So that's what I got. Hope y'all's 4th of July went well. I hope you guys all went through it all safely. Hope no digits were lost in the firing of fireworks, because that's one of the number one trauma holidays of the year for people that work in the ER is 4th of July. And I hope you took the time to tell your families that you love them, and to give them a hug, and to just enjoy each other's company. So that's what I got. Hope I didn't bore you all to death. I'm sorry if I did. Just figured I would let you guys know what I was up to, because I did kind of ghost you a little bit. So sorry about that. You all have a good weekend. I'm due to work. I picked up another job. So I will catch up with you guys again soon. Bye, y'all.